And it hit me that I had a problem. It hit me that I had no self discipline. It hit me that I didn't know how to really work. I just knew how to ask, but I didn't know how to work. And the next day, I went to a place called Labor Ready, and they gave me a broom, and I swept a factory. I mean, it was that bad. Like we needed some money that bad. I thought when they handed me the broom, I was gonna pass out. I literally was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be out." Like that. I was like, "This is it. Like I'm gonna die." And then all of a sudden I started sweeping and I went, I'm not dead. And then I started looking around and I was like, nobody cares. And I was like, wait a minute, everybody's worried about themselves. Nobody's even thinking about me. And it hit me, man. I was like, no one cares. It's like, oh, this is all in your head. The fact that you thought the whole world would crumble if you started doing something else other than playing football, that everyone was going to talk about you and it was going to be this big front page news story. It wasn't. And then I started applying that attitude to everything, anything. So I said, well, if I went from football player to sweeping floors, I can go to football player to security guard. I can go from security guard to filing papers at the Veterans Administration. I can go from filing papers to acting because no one cared. And I learned how to take the segue as getting better. Sometimes your greatest hopes are destroyed to prepare you for something better. Those hopes being dashed they're a pain to go through, but if you take it the right way, you can say, man, wait a minute, I can improve off this obstacle. I can use this obstacle as a footstool. And I was also in the position where I was so down low that I tried acting. You have to understand, if I had been just pretty good at something, I don't think I ever would have gave acting a chance because I would have thought, well, I'm better at this. But the fact that I was down there sweeping floors and doing security, I was like, hey, my wife said, you might as well give it a try. We got nothing else. And look at this. Now, last year, I got to star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I decided to look at every time I segue into something new to just try it like that and have that attitude so that it can really be to my advantage.